Hey, it's Adam Mills Ammunition. It's been a while. It's hot in this truck. And I miss y'all. I hope you've missed me. So taking a little trip to Oakboro, North Carolina to see our friends at DEFGUNZ. And instead of having a riding shotgun, I got my Mills Ammunition Alpha running shotgun today. So gonna take you with you down there, see the boys down at DEFGUNZ, check them out, get the story on the Mills Ammunition Alpha, and share that with you. So always cool to visit a fellow North Carolina manufacturer. I hope you think it's as cool as I do, and we'll take you on the trip. See you down there. So we made it. I'm not gonna, some of this stuff is kind of just guys eating lunch, I think, top secret, but there's some stuff that, you know, in the manufacturing world they don't want out. But here we are, we've got our Dev Alpha. So this thing is this is the Mills Ammunition Edition, and you can tell we've got these serial numbers there. This one is 02. So this really is a gun that was developed for the Special Forces. So this is what the Special Forces are using in Bosnia and in Egypt as well. So that's the design that this gun came from. So pretty cool little piece, man. I'm just a big fan of it. Obviously we've got it in the Mills Ammunition red. It is a 8-inch barrel. It's button rifled. They're gonna do all the work for the barrel work here, and it is 6061, made here in Oakboro, North Carolina. So just super cool, fun to have gun, right? So I've got a see in another video, but I've got a red dot to go on top of that. We did a hollow sun. So I'm not going to shoot this one, but I'm going to shoot one. And I'm going to put it together and kind of set it up the way I want to be able to take it to the range. So I don't know, man. I just think it's pretty damn cool to have our edition of it. It's the exact same design that the folks, again, the Special Forces overseas are using in Bosnia and in Egypt, like I said earlier. So yeah, we're here in DEFGUNZ. You know, CNC machines turning, making stuff. It's pretty cool that Mills Ammunition is a part of this. So great people, and excited to get this to the range. We'll see you there shortly. Okay, we made it out to the range, and what do we have here? We've got our Alpha. Hopefully you can see that. DEFGUNZ, Oakboro, North Carolina. So this is a ripper. So this is a build off of the AC Unity SMG Alpha. It's Alpha SMG 9. Specifically built for the Bosnian Special Forces. So it's got reliability built into this sucker. We'll start from the front. Our flash hider, typical M4, M16 flash hider. What's hiding underneath here is a really well-made barrel. So these are button rifle barrels of the highest quality. They are nitrated, so these suckers are going to last forever and ever and ever. Typical aluminum handguard, front handguard here. It's M-lock on the bottom, Picatinny up top. It's just basic, high quality, good stuff. We've got our hollow sun on it. We've got a great video, so make sure you go check that sucker out. I'll put the link in the description down below. The upper 70-75. These suckers rip. They're extra light, obviously, exceptionally sturdy, more than you're ever going to need in a 9mm. It's their bolt carrier group. It's an AC Unity bolt carrier group. Again, DEFGUNZ lower. It's 6061. What else to say about it? It's Cerakoted. It's got a really cool paddle mag release here, so we just boom, pull them out here. With 9 PCCs, now this is a pistol, but with the 9s, what I've noticed is it's very, very important to make sure that that magazine fits really nicely in there. It doesn't take much to move around and you'll start having feeding issues. With the DEFGUNZ Alpha, I'm going to tell you, it's a mil-spec design gun. You cannot be gentle with these suckers, okay? So when we go to load it, we're always going to load it. If we notice, we've got it set up for fire, safe, and then, of course, that's automatic, but this sucker ain't no automatic. This is a civilian version, but it's still got that cool mark there. So ambidextrous, but when we go to load this sucker, we do not want to be gentle. All right, we've got our magazine in there, 30 round magazine window. I like these because you got the odds on one side and evens on the other. And so you can really see in that window how many rounds you got in the magazine. So very easy to use. We're ready to roll. Okay, so when you go to load this gun, you've got your magazine full of rounds, you're ready to rip. Do not be gentle. Take that charge handle, pull that sucker back, let her rip. Okay, when you go to load these with this Alpha, it's got to be on fire. It's got to be hot, okay? So we have a magazine full of ammunition. We stick her in there, boom, like this, charging handle, back. It's on fire. Then you can go to safety, but that's how that works. So we're gonna do some shooting today. I think that kind of covered everything. It's about the most fun you're ever gonna have. I don't know, man. You'll see what it does, dude. It's a great little shooter. I appreciate you coming along. So we're gonna do some ammunition, mil style. We'll do some 115, some 124s, and some 147s. I think we'll end up shooting 10 round groups. And what we really want to figure out is which round for this gun, this barrel, which bullet weight does the best. So we've got a Caldwell. Usually I use a Ransom Rest. They're multi-cal. It's pretty sweet. Today I've got this Caldwell just kind of because of the design of the gun we're using today. So yeah, let's give it a shot. Oh, blowback. Pretty easy to understand that, blowback. All right, let's do some shooting. Okay, let's get going here. We've got our 115 round nose coated. If you haven't seen these before, these are the Stormtroopers. If we can see those. Maybe it's focusing, don't know. So it is a polymer coated lead bullet, so it's perfect for what we're gonna be doing today. We're also gonna shoot a little steel. So polymer coating, no copper fouling in your barrel. If you're shooting steel, you have to worry about the jacket coming back at you. Muy bueno. It's easier on your barrel. No copper fouling, man. That's kind of the best part about it for me. And when you break a shot, it's fully encased, so you're not gonna emit any lead into the air. So let's go ahead and throw some 115s in this bad boy. Set it up. We're shooting at, I think, right around 17 yards. The sight set up for 25. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. All right, like we talked about, so here's our 115s. We get our magazine in there, it's fully seated. Pull that charging handle back like that. Let her rip, do not baby it. I think that's bullseye. That's 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, I think we got that sucker hauled out. Let's see what we did velocity wise. So obviously, you know, so we set these up for, we do our testing to figure out where we're at with a 5-inch barrel, right? So we're at 1262. They're going to move pretty good out of an 8-inch barrel. So that is our 115s. We'll go take a look at that, see what it did. All right, so let's see what we got here. Pretty tight little group, right? So just a hair over an inch. We're shooting from 17, but there they are, bro. Right there, a little over an inch. A mean radius of 0.37. A mean radius is my favorite tool, and that's really the average distance between the rounds. And that's a good thing, right? You want a low mean radius. Think about this: if you had one shot, you had 10, or let's start over. You had 9 shots that went through this hole, right? But you had one shot over here. Well, by the way, that would be a 2-inch group. 2-inch group, but 9 went through here. So the mean radius would be like nothing, right? But it would be a 2-inch group. So we always live in the mean radius world. All right, let's do some 124s. All right, so now we've got our 124s, polymer coated round nose. Again, we get our magazine seated, charging handle, boop, ready to go. It's in the fire position. Now I can go to safety. Got her surrounded, boys. We've got 4 shots. I think I caught them all. Nine, 10. All right, let's see what we got. 1154. 1154 for the 124s. All right, we ate that middle out pretty good. So that's our 124s. A little bit bigger group, 1.36. 0.43 was the mean radius. So a little bit bigger than the 115s. Let's go ahead and rip the 147s. I think I'm gonna do round nose. And then we'll see if the 147 flat nose make a difference. We'll see what happens. Let's go. All right, we're ready to rip 147s, round nose. Again, the secret is magazine in, rip, boom. It's on fire. I go to safe. All right, let's do it. First one that goes left. That was 10. All right, let's go take a look at that one. Let's see what velocity where we are here. Velocity wise, 1047. So we'll do one more. We'll do our round nose. But that was a great little group. Let's go check it out. All right, so there's our 147 round noses, 1.08 with a 42 bean radius. Like that little group. All right, we'll do the flat noses and then we're done with this. All right, so last one, 147 flat nose, kind of my favorites. Again, we're in the fire position. Boom, ready to rip. Now it's safe. Huh, to the left. Nine, 10. All right. I think I got better trigger pulls as it went on. Okay, let's go take a look at that. Oh, let's look at velocity. A 1,004. 1,047 for the. I have to tell you, this is why you test, right? So you've got to know this stuff, man. So if we went, that's a pretty good group size, 10. You know, the military started off with 3, right? That's there's no way 3 is the best way to zero anything if you're looking at group size. It sucks. But it's tons cheaper when you're running through a bunch of different recruits. 5 is better. Obviously 10 is better. The more is better, right? So if we put a 20, 25 round group, we'd really see probably a little bit more. But I gotta tell you, I'm a little surprised that the 147's round noses was our largest group at 1.85, but that's why you test. You gotta test. Get that sucker. If you're spending any money, buy good ammunition, Mills ammunition, buy good stuff, and then test it. See what's grouping, and then stick to that round. That's your round. Sight your gun to that point of impact, and you will have bullseyes all day long. So 1.85 round nose, 1.08 1.08 for the 147s round nose, 1.36 for the 124s, and our 115s at 1.2. Our 147 round nose, I think, and our 115s, you know, pretty damn close. The 115s had the smallest mean radius. So you never know, man. You gotta try and figure it out. Now what I would do is I would go with the 115s, and I would just I'll tell you what, I'd do a 115 and a 120 or 147 round nose, and I just enlarge the groups if I really wanted to know, which I eventually will, and then see what I get. Both the reason is I want to get the most accurate round for that particular gun, and then I want to figure out point of impact so that I can set up my sights to make sure that that point of impact is bullseye central. Otherwise, you're just guessing, boys and girls. All right, so we got a little bit of fun to have. Let's go see what we can do. Let's go shoot this gun. All right, listen, magazines do require break-in. I have not done that with this. What I mean is you load a magazine up 20 times and then empty it, sit there, watch TV. It's the best way to break in magazines. So that being said, I have not done that. But let's go ahead and rip it. So we've got kind of what we got left here. Here's our some 115s. Those are done. These are 124s. There's 15 of these. Cool thing about the window is I can see right where I'm at. So I know I'm over 16 and I'm right at 17, I think. So I should have 13 more to go. See, I'm gonna, ooh, what, dude, there's 13 left. Freaking nuts. Let's see if I'm right. So I'm right at the 30 mark and do 29. All right, so now let's shoot a little steel. That's what these Mills ammunitions are built to do. So let's shoot some steel. I believe I got 30 rounds ready to rip. Got her on safe. That's fun. I don't know, man. I'm just having a lot of fun. Thanks for watching. Hope you check out the DEFGUNZ Alpha. We got a Mills Ammunition Edition. Hope you enjoyed learning about the Holosun, and this is a heck of a ripper. Hope you enjoy it. See ya.